It is currently 8 in the morning right now, and we are currently 5 days away from Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm excited for this. I'm always looking forward to a new Pokemon game, especially with how successful Legends Arceus is. With that being said, I already have an idea of a team that I want to use, and I'm going to go over each one of them as to why I think this will be a good Pokemon. You can use obviously any Pokemon you want. I just know that there are people out there who are making good team recommendations for the game. So let's get started with the first one. And my starter is going to be, he's too far away, I can't reach him, is Totodile. I'm going to go with the water starter, Totodile, because Chikorita, no bueno, no bueno. And I do like Tepig, it's just, I like Totodile a little more. Plus, there is that rumor speculation saying he's going to be a water dragon type, which is going to be pretty exciting. So, as of right now, well, I already had set in stone when they first got revealed. Um, we are going to go with Totodile as my starter. And then a Pokemon that I want to catch. Now, I don't know if they're all going to be within the same area or it's going to be more down the road. Obviously, we don't know because the game is not out yet. And if you see posts of people saying that they've already know where everything is because they bought it from some low life scalper because they got it in advance and they're selling it for like 150 to 300 bucks, they can't do that. They can't do that because Nintendo tracks it, which can cause system breaks and messages in the game cannot be played yet. So all those posts you see about someone getting early access, that's fake news. Um, but anyway, my next Pokemon that I want to catch is Litwick into Chandelure. Uh, or Chandelure, or as I like to call it, Chandelure. I think it's a cool Pokemon. A Chandelier, Ghost, Fire type. It's really awesome. And it's confirmed in the game. Now, there was a slight rumor saying it was getting a Mega. Obviously, we have not gotten anything involving confirming this, but I know they're not going to reveal every new Mega until the game comes out and you're playing it. So, um, yeah, so I'm taking that with a pinch of salt. There was another Pokemon out there too that has a rumored new Mega that we have not seen yet, that being Frostlass. Um, it looks cool, but again, I don't believe it offhand until the game comes out. So I know sometimes I'm a party pooper, but I'm also loyal, just like how I'm still wearing a Phillies hat, even though they lost and are eliminated from the playoffs. But they have the All Star Game badge though. So anyway, next up on my list is going to be Halucha. And this might be my main Mega next to a starter and another Pokemon I want to mention on the list. Halucha, fighting, flying type. As you see, for the most part, I like to use dual typings and not use the same type. I think Mega Halucha looks badass, and so much so that I said, okay, I have to use this. Um, looks really awesome, and like I said, it makes me want to use it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to use it, which is the reason why I did not go with Tepig. Um, the next team member, I'm trying to remember offhand because I had it written down, but then I got that's right, Gardevoir. Now, before anyone says anything, in Legend ZA, you are going to get that new the Ralts with the Gardevoir Megastone. So, it was an easy choice. Now, Gardevoir is a really good Psychic Fairy type. I've used one in Legends Arceus, and it did me very, very well. I temporarily used it in Scarlet and Violet because I wanted to use other Pokemon. But when I needed it showed up. Uh, I am also hoping that this Ralts is male So when I evolve it to Gardevoir, I can give it the most manly name out there, Butch. Butch the Gardevoir. It would kind of be like how Scubby from Liar's Bar is. But yeah. So we have Gardevoir there. So we're already past the halfway point. We have uh, Totodile, Chandelure, Halucha, Gardevoir, and number 5 is going to be a fan favorite or a toxic favorite Mega Pokemon, and that is Kangaskhan. I am thinking about using a Kangaskhan on my team. Because again, Mega Kangaskhan was very powerful. Now, it's not going to have. Pretty sure it's been confirmed that there's no abilities in Legends EA, so Mega Kangaskhan would be nerfed down a bit. Or it could be a situation kind of like how Regigigas was in Legends Arceus, where there wasn't abilities, but it still had a slow start. Who knows though? We'll find out when we get there. But I'm excited for using Kangaskhan again and just kind of relive some old memories because I remember using a Mega Kangaskhan and I thought it was overpowered to the point where I could solo the rest of the game with just a Kangaskhan. Um, yeah, and I do call Kangaskhan Big Mama, so Big Mama Kangaskhan, and she lives the hype. Let me just say that. Um, but yeah, a lot of people would remember that too, on how things were with how their Pokemon experiences were with Kangaskhan, and again, it got banned in tournaments because it was so overpowered. But it is gonna get nerfed down, but it's still always nostalgic to play it. And my final team member is going to be Aggron. So I love Mega Aggron. It has defeated Steven in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire numerous times for me. And I know it's got that big times for weakness to fighting, but as you see too, a lot of those are already covered by other types. The only type that I don't have right now for those defeat would be maybe Fairy. I was gonna say flying, but I'm like, no way, I have rock moves. Um, but it can still do a lot. This team, and I'm excited for the team I'm gonna possibly build. I do have a few honorable mentions. First of which being Altaria. Once I saw Altaria being confirmed for Legends ZA, I was excited because I like Mega Altaria, and with it being Dragon Fairy, I think that's a fantastic combo because it'll be really hard to get it over. Um, that could be also an option. Now, it would interfere with possibility of overflowing or overlapping with Feraligatr if the water dragon rumors are true. But if it's not, then maybe I go for Altaria, but then it also kind of covers up Halucha. But we'll see what's going on. Another honorable mention I want to use is Delphox. Now, I know people did not like Delphox in X and Y, but when I picked up Pokemon X for the first time, it was kind of my way to get back into the game because I had stopped playing for a few years, and I thought Delphox was cute, or I thought Fennekin was cute. Sorry, like I said, it's 8 in the morning. I thought Fennekin was cute, so I chose it over Greninja and over Froakie over Chespin. Jesus Christ, I had never I didn't go through like spoilers or anything like that. I just saw the game. I had $30 on me, so I just ordered that. Um, but I've been trying to. Let me rephrase this. Delphox would have been a team member if Game Freak did not pull a fucking EA and make it hard to get the Kalos Megas. Because that was pathetic. Like, they shouldn't have done that. That's so stupid. Um, Next up, another honorable mention was going to be Talonflame, the fan favorite Kalos bird. Um, I love Talonflame. I used it in that same first run, even though I had dual fire types. Um, it did very well for me. And I know later games it kind of got nerfed because it was too good, but I liked it and I thought that it was going to be exciting to use. And when I saw it here, I was like, maybe I could use it again. And then I saw Mega Hawlucha, and I'm like, sorry, Talonflame. That and freaking Fletchinder and Scarlet and Violet would always try to interfere with me hunting shinies. But when I try hunting for it, it never wants to be found. Um, Another honorable mention is going to be Salamence because Mega Salamence is freaking dope as shit. Um, I loved using it before, but then of course when I was going through the teams, my big concern was that dual type, uh, or the same type on different Pokemon, so that would overlap Hawlucha and possibly for Feraligatr, so I stayed away from that. And the final honorable mention, now this one could sneak in, but again, Hawlucha. The fan favorite, Mega Lucario. Yes, I thought about using Lucario on my team. Uh, but again, I saw Mega Hawlucha and I said I needed to pick that. Um, and also, before with Delphox, it interfered with Chandelure and Gardevoir. But that's my team that I'm doing for Legend ZA. So the recap is going to be Totodile. Or I'm sorry, their final level is just going to be Feraligatr, Chandelure, Gardevoir, Kangaskhan, um, Aggron, and Hawlucha. But that's my team for Legends EA. Let me know in the comments below what your team is going to be. And folks, we are 5 days away from Legends EA. And I'm also going to give a quick update as well. I did mention before that I was going to be streaming this game. However, due to unfortunate situations, I am not able to. So what I'm going to do instead is I am going to um, release a video. Basically describes how the game is like a month later. Hopefully it's not a month. Hopefully that month video won't be my next video, but I do plan on making a video eventually talking about like my first month experience of playing Legends ZA, what I've done, what my team looks like, all that other kind of stuff. So you're not completely out of the dust. It's just again some stuff came up to where I'm not able to be streaming Legends ZA, but that's all I really want to talk about. You guys have a good one, and like I say, guys, 5 days.